Hello, I am Professor Dornette McIntosh, Chancellor of HBI University, where we're globally connecting students. I want to talk with you about the book that I've recently wrote. It is called The Dream Guide for 501c3, How to Gain Access to Everything You Need. I wrote this book because I have a deep passion for helping individuals who truly desire to serve their communities by providing basic essentials and meeting the real human needs. There are many people around the world who have a heart to help. They want to help families, clothe children, support single mothers, assist the elderly, serve youth, provide school supplies, help churches, build outreach programs, and bring hope to communities in need. But many of them do not know where to begin. They have the dream, they have the compassion, they have the calling, but they do not always have the information, the structure, or the strategy. This is why I wrote this book. Over the years, I have had the privilege of helping many organizations not only establish their nonprofit status, but also understand how to access the resources they need to serve effectively. I have helped organizations receive and secure items such as baby furniture, baby clothing, vehicles, grant, food for community, distribution, sneakers, women's suits, men's suits, office furniture, computers, household items, and many other resources that support families and communities in need. And you know what, guys? I am willing to help you. I believe that we're not called to be gatekeepers. Through this work, I have learned that many people do not lack vision, they lack guidance. They simply need someone to show them how to take the dream in their heart and turn it into something structured, legal, professional, and impactful. I believe it is critical that we help people who have a genuine heart to serve. Many individuals carry a powerful vision, but they do not always understand the value of having a properly established nonprofit organization. A nonprofit can become a vehicle for service, outreach, community development, and has a long-term impact. One of the main reasons I wrote the Dream Guide for 501c3 is to help people to understand that having a 501c3 is more than simply having paperwork. It is a tool. But if you don't have the right needful resources while having that tool, then you definitely still won't get ahead, right? We want you to have the full benefit package of your 501c3. For example, over the years, I've got Lexuses donated, box trucks donated. I help clients to get resources from Walmart and different stores where they have to bring a trailer to pick up their goods. When a nonprofit is properly structured and used for its intended mission, it may open doors for grants, donations, community partnerships, tax-exempt purchases, donated goods, vehicles for organizational use, property for organizational purposes, and other resources that support the work of the organizations. Of course, these benefits must always be handled with integrity, properly documentation, board oversight, and compliancy with the law. But when it's used correctly, a nonprofit can become a powerful instrument for serving people and transforming communities. This book was written to teach, guide, and empower individuals who wants to build something meaningful. It helped readers understand how to approach organizations, how to ask for donation, how to prepare for grants, how to build public trust, and how to use their nonprofit as a real instrument for service. I have been doing this work for over 20 years. I have personally received grants, secured donations, built partnership, and help others gain access to resources that allow them to serve their community more effectively. Because of that experience, I believe this information should not be hidden. It should be shared with those who have a sincere desire to help others. My goal is to help people move from having a dream to having a clear plan. Is that you? Is that your organization? Have you been struggling? Have you been feeling frustrated? Well, help is here. You don't want to miss this training that will take place in South Africa. I want to help them understand how to take the vision in their heart and build it into a nonprofit organization that serves family, support community, and creating lasting impact. This book introduces readers to the 501c3 nonprofit structure in the United States, and it explains how this structure can help open doors for grants, donations, partnership, and community support. For individuals in South Africa, the Caribbean, Europe, and other parts of the world, this book especially is important because it gives you insight on how to have a successful nonprofit within the United States. It also helps individuals with a global vision to begin thinking strategically about mission, compliancy, funding, outreach, and long-term community impact. Now, does that sound like I'm speaking to you? This books begin by helping readers understand the nonprofit dreams. Every great organization starts with a dream, but that dream must become a clear mission. A mission is what attracts support. People do not just give to need, they give to purpose, vision, structure, and trust. Can they trust your organization? This book also explains what a 501c3 is, what it allows, and what it does not allow. This is important because nonprofit work must be done with integrity. When you are handling donations, grants, supplies, food, clothing, or community resources, you must understand responsibility, compliancy, and public trust. One of the most important message in this book is that you must build a donor-ready foundation before you ask. Many people want funding, but they are not prepared for funding. They do not have the documents, the mission, the budget, the board structure, the program plan, or the language needed to communicate their vision clearly. This is where my team step in. This book helps readers understand what must be in place before they begin asking. The book also explains how grants really work. Do you really understand that? Many people hear the word grants and they think it is easy money, but grants require preparation, research, strong writing, budget, outcomes, and evaluation. This book helps reader understand how to find small grants, how to create grant calendars, and how to prepare readiness files and how to track opportunities. There are also chapters that teach readers how to write a strong need statement, how to develop goals and outcome, how to create budgets, how to write a proposal from start to finish. One chapter even walked through a sample proposal line by line so readers can see how the proposal is built. But this book does not stop with grants. It also teaches readers how to ask organizations for donations. It includes guidance for donation letters, email scripts, follow-up messages, and professional communication. It explains how to ask stores for gift cards, local event support, food, beverages, clothing, shoes, hygiene products, baby supplies, school supplies, computers, laptops, furniture, household items, and so much more. And you know the great thing about this is when you purchase a copy of my book, you also get the digital copy that has links in certain chapters where you can go directly and click on that link if you're looking for baby items, if you're looking for shoes, whatever it is, the links are there. This is important because many nonprofits do not only need money, they need resources. They need partnership. They need people and organizations willing to stand with them. And most importantly, they want to know, where is their money going? Where is their money going? Where is their resources going? How is it being used? This book also helps readers think bigger. It includes a chapter on building a community outreach center that serves families in need. This is for people who do not just want to host one event, but wants to build something lasting. A place where families can receive help, hope, training, food, clothing, resources, and support. By the end of this book, readers will understand not only how to ask, but when to ask, what mistakes to avoid, and how to present their nonprofit in a professional way. My goal with this book is to help individuals around the world understand that their dream can become organized, structured. Their vision can attract support. Their nonprofits can serve people with excellence. This book does not simply give information, it gives direction. This book is for the person who says, I want help, but I do not know where to begin. It is for the reader who wants more information so as to take their organization to the next level. It is for the leader, the pastor, the advocate, the educator, the missionary, the entrepreneur, the community worker, and the visionary who knows they were called to make a difference. If you're in South Africa or another country, and you want to understand how a nonprofit can be established in the United States and used as a vehicle for global impact, this book is for you. If you have been asking, where do I start? This book will help you begin. The Dream Guide for 501c3, How to Gain Access to Everything You Need, is more than a title. It is a roadmap for people who are ready to move from dream to building. We're not just dreamers, we're building. My prayer is that this book will inspire, educate, and equip people around the world to serve their communities with excellence, wisdom, integrity, and purpose. I invite you to be a part of this journey. Join me at this conference. Connect with the vision and learn how nonprofit work can open doors to serve communities, families, and nations. Your dreams may be big, but where you are right now does not denote where you are going. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. I had to say that again. I want you to understand that your dreams are meant to become a reality. So if you have a heart to serve, but you do not know where to begin, this book was written for you. It is time to move from dreaming to building, from vision to action, from desire to real community impact. I want to say thank you, and I look forward to sharing more information with you through the Dream Guide for 501c3. All right, there is so much more. I cannot wait to see you and meet you all. You will be empowered.